do you know what it takes to be the best? Because we do.
The Elite Shoutcasting Network. Are you listening?
GameStar Radio would like to advise that this live shoutcast may contain coarse language and content that may be unsuitable for people under the age of 15.
This GameStar Shoutcast is proudly sponsored by OzGamers, the place to go for all the latest PC and console news, reviews and downloads, so check out ozgamers.com for all the info.
OzGamers, helping you be a part of Australia's games community.
Gamer, do you know what it takes to be the best? Because we do.
The Elite Shoutcasting Network. Are you listening?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another GameStar Shoutcast. I am their host, the C-RAD, and tonight I am bringing you some GA action, but I wouldn't be bringing it to you myself. Alongside me, I have the little guy sitting at the bottom of the stairwell. It is Nightfall, and he's there to bring you all the action tonight. Nightfall, how are you going, mate?
I'm going wonderfully. How are you going?
Absolutely fantastically. So I think we're just waiting on a few of the team players to ready up. Can you just run us through the teams and the map and everything that is relevant?
The map is Strike. We have Space Ghost versus Team Evo tonight. For Space Ghost we have Sage, Eddie Speddy, Rabbit, Zayon and Hits. For Evo we've got Narks, Dime Dave, D-Punk, Helmarine and Sergeant Randall.
Sweet. We are here on Strike, ladies and gentlemen, and it is the PAM4, so we've only got MR12 set on this, and that's 10 rounds per half. We got, I think, who is starting off on attack? I would have absolutely no idea, but I'll just flick around and have a look. It's who, sorry?
SG.
Space Ghost? Yeah, right.
Yes,
well,
so.
we're gonna go with that. We're gonna say that Space Ghosts are on the attack. So, for all those out in demo land, here goes the /record. Just started now, and I'm gonna press my F key. We're gonna get rolling into the first round of this 9 PM Strike Madness, and I'm just gonna see who it is. Yes, Nightfall was right. The call was right. The Space Ghosts are out on the attack for the first half. 10 rounds they have, and they've got to pick up the majority of them. The Evo boys are going to have to pick up the majority of them because, as we all know, Strike is slightly defensive, and they've started to roll out over into the A-bomb site for the Evo boys. The smokes go out right on the main road. It's an absolute Mardi Gras there with lots of weeds to go around. The Sergeant Randall firing through the main cafe, holding back the SG attack as Hits goes down to a nicely delayed nade from Narks. Narks throwing that nade way off the back. Zeon snaps up Helmarine as Helmarine took down Sage. Zeon then went down to Sergeant Randall, and Rabbit took down the Dime Dave. So it's 1 for 1 as Rabbit gets snapped up by Narks. Narks sitting. Oh, he's going to take the last player as well in the form of the Eddie Speddy. But no, Eddie Speddy's there with the 47. He's going to get flanked by he takes him down as well. This is absolutely awesome. It's now 1v1, and we've got the D-Punk is sitting right on the other side of the wall. Eddie Speddy inside the garage, right outside the A-bomb site. And D-Punk's going to move around, and he snaps him up. Ends that little killing streak that Eddie Speddy had going. He took down 2 of the players when it was just him left, and managed to actually do some good work, but eventually getting taken down. So Evo take the first round at Nightfall.
Yeah, it was a pretty fast-paced round for a Strike. Usually it's sort of a bit slow once the nades go out. As I watch them, smoke heads out over the mid-building, smoking that street. Smoke goes out, nades go boom, cars go boom. It's a bit of a slow push into A, I think, as I'm watching Sage, who's creeping into Cafe. He's got a player just sitting there waiting for us. He's taking a bit of fire from Sergeant Randall. He's sitting at that palm tree, just firing into Cafe. He's got a couple of players near him, actually. As he starts to back away, he's going more around with his teammate who's sitting around at front A. As Rabbit gets down Dime Dave. It's a 3-on-5 situation in favour of the Space Ghost. Still got Sergeant Randall for Evo sitting there at the palm tree of Cafe. He takes a bit of fire from a statue. Oh, Zayon gets the who was it? Sergeant Randall, palm tree. And he hits Knife's Punk.
Yeah, the final kill comes out from Hits. Hits going right up the behind of the D-Punk and gave him a little bit of a hump before knifing him in the back. So D-Punk was absolutely unaware that that the man had gone around for the flank. So they've pushed on out. 1-for-1 is one round apiece. It is on the scoreboard at the moment. There's the smoke, so everything goes back out. The cars go boom, the nades go boom. No one's gone down at the moment. We've got the Hellmarine sitting over at the suicide bins inside of the A bomb site. It looks like there's absolutely no one else there for him. He's got 2 players from Evo are AFK. One, in fact, is 999ing, and the other person has come back. It is D-Punk. They've started to move across. Narcs has the scope. He's sitting out the back there. Hellmarine has moved across to the side of the cafe, and he's moving around. He's got 3 players around him. Zeon takes him down. Rabbit takes down the Don Dave, and Narcs just misses just a fraction of an inch just past the Eddie Spitty, I believe it was. D-Punk takes down the stage with 74U. There's some good work from Suicide Bins as he's come back from being AFK, but he gets hammered by Zeon as well. Zeon's doing some great work. He's on 5 kills for 1 death at the moment. Picks up a 47 after reloading the 74U as well. So it's a 4v2 at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. Narcs and Sergeant Randall are the 2 players left for Evo. And Narcs has the scope. He's going to move into the Suicide Bins, and he's like, oh, what a shot! He jumps up over the bins and takes down Eddie Spetty, and he's going to see the scope over on the other side as well. It is Rabbit. Zeon will take down the Sergeant Randall and leave it all up to Narcs, and the delayed nade from the Space Ghost scope comes out and snaps up the scope from Evo. So some good scope on scope action. The players just waiting as we wait for this 1,000 second ready up, and 2 rounds. The Space Ghosts have taken the lead. Not. It looks like my co-caster has either lagged out or he's just not doing anything. He's just sitting there being a sped. But nevertheless, it's 4v3 at the moment, and Evo still have a player who is AFK, so it's more like a 3v3. Marine takes down the Zeon, Hits takes down Narcs, and 3v2 at the moment, as we see the final player in the form of the Randall he was the AFK man. So it's now a proper 3v2, and where is the bomb? Bomb is currently sitting at the statue with Sage, who's sitting just around there with a 47 in hand. Hits is the man doing the flanking, and he's going to move up into the top of the Butchers. Marine takes down the Sage, and it's all left up to Hits. Hits will take down D-Punk. He doesn't quite see the Marine over at the cafe, side of the cafe, and Hits will bail out towards the back of the marketplace over the defense spawn. Sergeant Randall still thinks he's on the top of the Butchers, and he's looking up there to the veranda waiting for the Hitsman to jump out. Hitsman is just camping it up inside the alcove, and I think Sergeant Randall's just figured it out, but no, he hasn't. In fact, he's just standing out there, and the Hits will jump out into the open, take him down. A nice little spray from the man as we see Marine. Marine has actually rotated across towards the bottom Butchers now. Hits is coming out, and he's going, oh, snapped! Some great work from him there. Snaps him up as he's running around the corner from the marketplace. We're running out of time, and eventually picking him up. So I think it's 3 rounds to 1 in favour of the Space Ghost Nightfall.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
I can do.
Yeah, wow, I don't know what's going on. I love my net. Playing up all night tonight.
That's what you get for living out in whoop whoop.
That's not my fault. You live where you live. Oh, what a nice shot from Narcs on Hitch just then. There's a B push by the look of it by the Space Ghost here. If the bomb carrier Sage gets down by Dime Dave, Bomb's currently sitting at the back of the flower shop. I think there's a UAV up. I'm not 100% sure. Yep, there it goes over my screen. We have the scope just sitting there looking at the bomb for Space Ghost, but he thinks there's a player around him, and that he would be correct. There is a player just sitting there looking at that bomb waiting for someone to come get it. It's currently a 3-on-3 situation. Yep, no, make that a 2-on-3 situation in favour of the Space Ghost. It's a bit of a slow-paced action at the moment, with one guy sitting in A for Space Ghost. The scope's looking at the bomb still as he's rotating through into Flower Shop. He wants that bomb, but he's afraid that he's going to get shot in the arse by Dime. Narcs for Evo is just sitting there. He sees someone, suicide bins. He gets taken out by Eddie Spetty from the back A dumpsters. It's a 1-on-3 situation. We still have Dime Dave as he shoots Rabbit jumping off the stairs of the flower shop. 2-on-1 situation. Can Evo clutch this? Takes a bit of fire from Zayon, I think it was. The mini AK. Dave's bleeding hard. As he got the second player for SG just floating around there, looking. Is he gonna get him? Oh no! Dime gets Spetty. It's a 1-on-1 situation. Zayon gets Dime.
Wow, 7 seconds left, Nightfall. That was about as close as it could get. And yeah, poor old Dime just slowly getting cornered off around the back of the flower shop. He's just getting absolutely cornered and hammered in the end. But 4 rounds to 1 is, oh wow, Space Coast forgets to take the bomb. So that's not a good start if they're going for a rush, but it doesn't look like they will, with the nades going out and blowing up these cars, flying the bonnets all over the place. Hits takes down the first kill and form the narc, and he will pay no further part in the round. Sage goes down to it. Dime Dave doing some great work through the chaos, takes down hits as well. So it's 4v3, and he hasn't seen the scope in the form of the Rabbit. Rabbit up on the veranda, and eventually Dime Dave spots him, takes him down, and takes his third kill for the round. 7 kills from 5 deaths at the moment he's got, and he's doing some great work, and he's pushing across towards the flanking driveway. And as D-Punk takes down Eddie Spitty, makes it all up to the final man in the form of the Xeon. What can the man do? He takes down one and then gets hammered by Sergeant Rendell. Just too much pressure, but nevertheless they've got a 2-round lead on the Evolution boys.
Yeah, 2 rounds. It's not a bad start considering they're on attack. They seem to be pushing well, getting in there, not really getting the bomb down, but they're killing the players as they need to get their players in there. It looks like a B push with heavy smoke at A. Nades are flying everywhere, cars go boom. As Hits gets down, Dime Dave, the clutch man for the Evo boys, with Marine getting Rabbit over at A, Eddie getting Randall. The Sage sort of spraying on a man he thinks is sitting over at Mechanic there. Oh, yep, Marks. He's getting a bit more spray. He's just sitting there in the Mechanic building. The bomb carrier Sage just sitting there spraying at him. Oh, the Narcs gets down Eddie Spetty. It is a 3-on-3 situation. Oh, Marine gets hit. It's a 2-on-3 situation. With Sage just getting cornered there with the bomb. He can't quite get into B to get it planted. He's got the teammate sitting in B trying to clear it out. It's a 2-on-2 situation. With Zayon going through B, trying to help his teammate get in there, get the bomb down. We have Evo Marine, it is sort of flanking. Oh, Sage walks right into him in that little back walkway near the flower shop. It's all up to Narcs. Can he clutch for the Evo boys? He's got to take down Zayon and Sage. Sage is still sitting with the bomb out near, what is that, mid-shops it is. He doesn't quite realise that his teammates... Oh no, his teammate is there with him. He's going to plant the bomb, hope that someone doesn't... Oh, Zayon gets knocked.
Yeah, great round from Xeon. He took out 1, 2, 3 players, in fact, and picked himself up a UAV. I think he got... Yeah, he only got 3 players, but... yeah, good round. 5 rounds to 2, I believe it is, at the moment, as we just wait for the ready up times, and they will start to throw out as they roll out. Sage is taking the bomb, and they're pushing across towards B again. 3-2 split as they push 3 over to A, 3 over to B, and 2 over to A. Rabbit is the scope going to B. Dime Dave and Sergeant Randall are both back at the defense spawn. Sergeant Randall, in fact, is AFK, so that's not going to be good because Rabbit should be able to snap him up. We've got 3 players from Evo standing back at the spawn. Rabbit takes down Sergeant Randall, and Hits goes down to D-Punk. Dime Dave takes down Sage, and it's all a little bit of a lull. Xeon takes down the Marine, and it's 3v3 at the moment. Evo are doing some hard yards because Randall obviously being AFK for half these rounds. D-Punk takes down the Eddie Spee and secures that A bomb site as Xeon goes down to Narcs as well. Rabbit takes Dime Dave down, and the scope is down. for the Evo boys, but that's okay for them because they've got the advantage as far as player numbers go. They got D-Punk over the side of the garage, protecting the A statue and that A bomb site. Rabbit is for, Narcs is sitting for Evo, sitting on the defense spawn car, and he's going to get absolutely hammered by Rabbit. No, Rabbit is going to come around from the wrong angle. Oh! He's come around the behind and knifed him. So great work. D-Punk is now it's a 1v1. The poor old Narcs just turned around at the last moment. And Rabbit has seen D-Punk now. D-Punk now with the M4 and the... Oh, red dot, the stuns come out. D-Punk gets stunned. And there it is. The Saurus Rex, the dead silence has been cursed by Narcs. But 6 rounds to 2 will be the scoreboard. And Space Ghost are doing some good yard.
Yeah, they are. It's not really an attack style map, and Evo just aren't quite holding up their end on the defense. They haven't quite changed it up enough, and as we saw just then, their timing's just not the greatest at the moment. With no kills yet, smokes have gone out, nades have gone out, still 5v5. As I'm watching Randall, he's gonna play just there. Eddie gets him from the other side of the wall underneath the mech window. Oh, we have Sage camping in RC's absolute favourite spot, top mech. What do you have to say on that, C-RAD?
Oh no. Where is he? There's the man. Oh, he's got the bomb as well. Oh, bad gamer, but yeah, it's alright. It's 5v3 at the moment. Space Ghost have actually got the advantage. Oh! Quickly changed around. Dave takes down the Xeon and hits, and Sage go down because they stacked it up through the cafe, and Marine took them down. Eddie Speddy's taking one back for his team, taking down the Dumb Dave, but then he got hammered by D-Punk, and now it's all left up to Rabbit again. And that's reload, not prone. Yeah, good work. D-Punk and Marine are the two players. Oh, Marine will take down the Rabbit. And that was the scope for the Space Ghost. So 6 rounds to 3, but Nightfall, the Space Ghosts have picked up the majority of the rounds for this defense as we head into this final round. And once they switch over to defense, I reckon they'll just be able to push through and win the 10 rounds that they need.
Yeah, the way they're playing, I think that's going to be the case. They are playing pretty well. They're playing strategy pretty well. Oh, with a shot on hits through smoke from Dime Dave, just sitting on those back sniper building stairs at B. As it's already a 4-on-5 situation. Oh, make that a 2-on-5 situation. The SG boys are getting hammered here. Oh, it's down to all left up to Sage, who I think has the bomb. Oh, no, he gets taken down by Randall at mech.
Wow. Wow, that was an absolute rolling by the Team Evo. Yeah, great round for the final round of their defense, and that's exactly what they're going to want. 6 rounds to 4 is what the half will say in favour of the Space Coast, who've moved across to defence. They've only got to pick up 4 of the remaining 10 rounds on defence, so you know they do have some easy work, but Team Evolution have proven their worth in the last 2 rounds and really switched things up on Space Coast. So they can't relax yet, Night.
No, well, it is still a pretty close game. There's only 2 rounds in it. It could go either way. It depends how they played each of these sides.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Now, the last player has readied up, ladies and gentlemen. We will just wait for the 1,000 seconds of ready up time again, as he had such a sigh waiting for that friggin' strat time. And yeah, but anyway, here comes the second half, the final 10 rounds. Team Evolution on the attack at the moment. Dime Dave, we're going to roll out with now. He's got the scope. No, we're going to roll out with a Rabbit who snaps up Narcs, who's pushing across towards the flower shop. He takes him down, and there goes the B flank for the Team Evolution. Sergeant Randall moving in towards the statue there and firing through smoke blindly. Eddie Speddy takes him down, and Marine is there to back him up. Takes down the Eddie Speddy. Rabbit on the D-Punk. Dime Dave goes down to an Irish car bomb from Rabbit, and D-Punk took down hits as well. So it's all up to Marine at the moment. He's running around the statue at the moment, trying to take down players, and he takes down Sage and bails out of the A statue, and will get taken down from the behind from Xeon. So Space Ghost 7 rounds to 4. They pick up that first round on defense, but I wouldn't say that was too much of a indication of what the rest of these rounds could be like, because that was absolute dog style.
Yeah, it could go either way still. I mean, it is early. You start to figure out the enemy's strats after a while, and you can adapt if you play it smartly and just counter how they play. They could pick up these dying rounds to sort of save themselves. As it's still a 5-on-5 situation, it's an incredibly slow round. As Sage gets taken out by Sergeant Randall sitting in that butcher building.
Oh, that was bad.
Oh, Randall gets hits from that butcher as well. It's already a 3-on-5 situation in the favour of Evo. Oh, Punk gets Eddie trying to sit at that palm tree looking through calf. This Rabbit's just sitting up in the spawn building with the scope waiting for people to come around the corner. Takes a bit of fire from the Narcs, I think, was out the back of the cafe, just spraying through the wall. Oh, that would have been nice if it had worked. He tagged him a few times, just couldn't quite snap up that kill. Oh, but Rabbit snaps up Randall. Evo gets, who was that actually? I've lost myself. Anyway, it's a 1-on-4 situation in favour of Evo. It's all left up to the scope Rabbit for the Space Ghost here. He's just still, oh no, he's rotated around to Flower Shop. The bomb's at A, mate. You might want to head over that way. As he's, oh, Dime Dave is lagging out. Something chronic at spawn, I think. Not good for the Evo boys. As Rabbit's taking a bit of fire from over near A in the statue. He doesn't quite know what to do, he's lost with himself. Oh! Marine gets snapped by Rabbit with a knife. And Narcs takes down Rabbit.
Yes, 5 rounds to 7, and yeah, only 2 rounds in it for the Space Ghost. But you've got to actually say that it's actually 3 rounds in it, because Space Ghosts only have to get to 10, whereas the Team Evolution have to get to 11 in order to take their position. So, you know, Space Ghosts still have those 3 rounds on Team Evolution, and they can relax a bit, but not too much, because they're going to have to pick up a few of these rounds. And they've nicely moved into their positions at the moment. We've got Eddie Spitty over at the statue, the Rabbit Man over in the offices covering the back of the mech, and he's going to take down Dime Dave. No, he's not. He's going to spray it up and fail. Narcs takes down the Xeon. Rabbit goes down to Marine as well, as we see D-Punk with the M4 in the back of the cafe, gets taken down by Sage. Sage takes down Narcs as well. 2 headshots at the same time, and hits takes down the Dime Dave. So it's now all in favour of the Space Ghost, as Marine jumping out of the bottom of mech, spraying it up, not finding the player inside of there. Sergeant Randall takes down hits, and I'm not sure where the man from bottom mech disappeared to, but Eddie Spitty spams it up into the officers and takes down Randall finally. And it's now 2v1, so it's all left up to Marine. Marine has been stunned inside the back of the cafe, and now he's been fragged. And, Sage picks him up as he tries to bail out of there. He had the bomb, and that will be a Space Ghost round. So 8 rounds to 5 will be the scoreboard at the moment. And, yeah, Rabbit doing some good work at the moment.
Yeah, Rabbit is doing some pretty good work. He's not necessarily getting up the picks into A, but he's combing where people are going, and it's helping his team out dramatically. It appears that Dime Dave is lagging away from spawn.
Oh, wow.
He's got the scope, so I don't know how that's going to work for him.
Oh,
But,
wow.
yeah,
400 ping.
Wow. 2 guys on their team, 600 and 999. BL guys. It's a 2-on-5 situation, a 1-on-5 situation. It's left up to the lagging Dime Dave. Oh, no, he gets taken down by hits in the bottom of hotel.
Yeah, it's not looking too hopeful for them. They've got 2 players who are over the regarded... Oh, 3 players. Holy crap, what is happening to Team Evo? They've got 2 players, Narcs and Randall, who are 999ing at the moment, and 500 ping for Dime Dave. It looks like Sergeant Randall probably just alt-tabbed to the desktop, so that was why he was not 999ing. But nevertheless, they are 2 players down pretty much, because Dime Dave is useless, and so is Narcs. The nades and stuns and everything goes out. Sage coming around from the flower shop. He's got an Evo push on his hands, going across towards B. Sergeant Randall takes down Zeon. Sage takes down the D-Punk right along the wall. The bomb gets dropped, and Sage runs up the stairs to the top of the flower shop and gets hammered by Sergeant Randall coming around the flank. Rabbit takes down the Narcs man, and it's now all of 1v3 at the moment. It's all up to Marine as Rabbit takes down Sergeant Randall as well. Marine moving into the woods marketplace. He's around at the bins over at the B. Rabbit's coming around as well. He goes down to the Marine. Marine's got the bomb at the moment, and he's moving towards the B bomb site. It's now 1v2. He's got hits up at the flower shop, and Eddie Spitty over at the kiosk at the front marketplace, the bottom of the butchers, and there it is, 74U to the gut of the Marine as he goes prone. 10 rounds to 5. The Space Ghost will defend their position as the good old GA rules state. So Dime Dave goes and leaves him a game because he's had enough of it, Big Year. But we do have one round left in it before the win can be declared. No.
Yeah, one more round. We got the GGs. It's obviously a 4-on-5 situation with Dime Dave just dropping out thanks to that lag. No nades. Oh no, a couple of nades that went out. Didn't really notice those. I'm liking Rabbit's. Rabbit gets Marine with a knife out the front of mech. He's rolling around with a shotgun out the front of mech as he goes up to the spawn. I think he's looking for the lagging out Dime Dave, but he's gone, son. It's all up to Narcs, who's currently sitting over at the bottom of Flower Shop behind the red car. I think he's about to get analed by Rabbit there. Will Rabbit go for the knife? No, he decides to shoot. He gets Narcs. Bit of anal reefage there.
There it is. Yeah, Space Ghosts have done some good work here on strike. 11 rounds to 5 is the score at the moment. That will be the winning score. And Narcs is going to say thanks for the shoutcast. So I wouldn't be surprised if they start to jump out. But no, for the moment they're gonna keep rolling on. Marine and Randall are just gonna sit back at spawn and do bugger all. Randall obviously still 9990. The cars are gonna go boom in just a second. Sage goes down to the M14 in the hands of the D-Punk. He's put he's also put a red dot on there, and he's sitting over towards the flower shop at the moment. And Narcs takes down the Eddie Spetty with the 47. And Randall snaps up Rabbit and moving down. He's now stopped 9990, and he's this is definitely an Evo round as it's now 4v1. The Space Ghosts are yet to get a kill, and the final man left is Zeon. He's got 74U, spraying it up in the marketplace over at B, and he gets hammered by the MP5 in the hands of Marine. So yeah, the Evolution boys pick up their second round for the attack.
Yeah, I like the fact that now that they've lost, they're just sort of pulling out the interesting guns like the M14 and the auto shotties and stuff. Makes the game a bit more fun, I think. There's a two-man split for the Evo guys. They're rolling A and V. I think the bomb is currently... I have no idea where the bomb is. I can't find it.
Over B.
Oh, and Punk is... there you go, thank you. As D-Punk's already taken down, it's a... Eddie Spetty gets Marine. It's a 2-on-5 situation. As Sage goes down, it makes it a 2-on-4 situation. With the scope for Evo just taking a bit of spray there, I think. Oh, and Randall gets down hits. It is a 2-on-3 situation in favour of the Space Ghost. It's a 2-on-1 situation. Narcs is sitting in B with the bomb. He's got a player just coming around to anal him with dead silence. Will Narcs turn around and be able to snap up the kill? No. Zeon takes down Narcs and gets the defuse.
Yeah, he's gonna get that defuse. The Rabbit and Zeon have been doing some great work here. But Zeon's just showing the world that he's got a high sense mouse and that he's using it to its full 5,000 million DPI ability. So it's yeah, they'll pick up another round, and Zeon and Rabbit have been doing some great work. Rabbit in particular, 23 kills for 12 deaths, so you know, a big shout out to him. Poor old Sage though is anchoring for the team, 6 kills for 4 dead, and it's going to roll out with him once I find him.
14.
He's got 47, 47, and he's throwing a nade right over the main roof, over towards the Ben's little alcove, and outside the front of Flowers. Randall takes down Zeon.
Rabbit's
Rabbit goes
got
down
stand.
fast as well. It's oh, the last stand has come out. Oh god. Debunk Gate goes down to hit, so Sergeant Randall on the stage. Oh, the SAW
LMGs
has
as well.
come out as well. The LMGs have come out to low grounds are in now, ladies and gentlemen. We got hits sitting in the offices with the SAW, the Minimi as we call it here in Australia, and he's spamming it up. And he takes down Marine. The Eddie spinning takes down Narcs as well. Oh, fantastic round, and we'll head into this final round.
Dime Dave's come back. He's decided to pop in and say hi for the last round or so. Seems to have fixed his... no, I lied. Lag's still there for a nice little 500 jump.
Stop downloading porn.
But yeah, that'd be a good start, you know. Tell the sister or something to get off Facebook. Gotta love Facebook. Choose up the downloads. I don't think Dime Dave actually made the round. He sort of just joined for no reason. It's a 3-on-4 situation. The failure of the Space Ghost here. The Euro boys just scoping it up, looking to those front markets. And Narcs gets taken out by hits with a nade on the car in front of Flower Shop. It's a 1-on-4 situation. The punt is
what?
Are they team killing now? The
Yeah,
loft
they are.
rounds have
They're
definitely
just
come
going
out.
for kills.
As Punk is flashing red on the back walkway. Last stand, I gotta say that's Rabbit. Oh, and Sage! Anal knife.
Yeah, it's it looks like someone is asking for Rabbit's his demo. So yeah, the GGs will go out. Rabbit goes down with 24 kills for 13 deaths. I highly doubt that that the man has hacks or anything like that, because it's not all that great. And Narcs is the one who wanted the demos. So yeah, good luck to you in getting that. But Space Ghosts will go away with their 12th win. Their 12th win in a row on the GA ladder.
Yeah, that's a pretty good effort. I don't want to compare that to my team, at least.
Yeah, well, we'll have to see. And yeah, it looks like Narky is apparently accusing him that he's a blatant hacking Jew. And I'm going to say that very quietly. But anyway, that's all I've got to say. Any final words, Nightfall?
No. GG to the Space Ghost there on the nice win.
Yep, completely agree. Well, on behalf of GameStar, I'd like to thank our sponsors at OzGamers for all the latest news, reviews, downloads, and anything that is gaming for both PC and console. Log into ozgamers.com. I'd also like to congratulate the winners, the Space Ghosts, on their defeating the Team Evolution on the GA ladder. Space Ghosts are currently sitting in the 11th, 12th position at the moment, and that is their 12th win in a row on the GameArena ladder. It was Strike, ladies and gentlemen. It was Pam 4. The LMGs came out, the knives came out, everything came out, and it was all lolfest. And that will prove it. So, on behalf of GameStar, again, I am your host, the C-RAD, and alongside me, the man in the corner is Nightfall. And we look forward to bringing you some awesome action from GameArena and Cybergamer as we lead up towards the MW2, the Modern Warfare 2 release. So you are listening to GameStar Radio.
Do you know what it takes to be the best? Because we do.
The Elite Shoutcasting Network.
Are you listening?